Hello again, everyone. I'm Eddy Salas, and welcome back to The Price Point. We spent a lot of time talking about pricing recently, but pricing is just one piece of the retail puzzle. So today, we're going to shift gears just a little bit, and we're going to talk about something that's just as important: product display pages, otherwise known as PDPs. Now, why are we getting into this? Because PDPs are why buying decisions happen. You can have the best price in the market, but if your PDP is weak, customers will move on. Retailers and brands spend millions on pricing strategy, but if your PDP isn't optimized, your price advantage won't matter because the customer won't even get that far. So, as always, let's dive into this a little bit deeper. What is PDP? Think of your product display page as the digital storefront for your product. In a physical store, customers can see, touch, and compare products before buying. But online, the PDP has to do all of that for you. And here's the thing: a weak PDP doesn't just lose you a sale, it can impact your entire business. A strong PDP directly affects conversion rates, which answers the question, does the page make it easy for you to buy? It also impacts search rankings, better optimized the more people find it. And it also optimizes your customer trust. A well-built PDP reassures buyers and drives confidence into your brand. If your PDP isn't competitive, clear, and compelling, you're leaving money on the table. So what separates a high-performing PDP from one that sends customers bouncing? In my opinion, there are 6 essential elements that make or break a PDP. So let's go through all 6 of those. First off, it's high-quality images and videos. Customers are highly reliant on visuals. Multiple angles, zoom-in options, lifestyle shots, and even short demo videos can increase conversion. A second aspect is concise, benefit-driven descriptions. Features are important, but what matters more is why they improve the customer's life. A third aspect of it is competitive pricing and promotions. I'm always going to go back to pricing on this one. If a customer sees a better price for the same product elsewhere, they're gone. You've lost that customer and you've lost that sale. Fourth, it's your ratings and reviews. Customers trust other customers. If your product has no reviews, or worse, unaddressed negative ones, it kills confidence. Fifth is availability and fulfillment options. Out-of-stock messages or unclear delivery options can instantly end a purchase decision. And finally, SEO optimization. A PDP that's hard to find is a PDP that doesn't sell. The right keywords and structure help it rank in search results. Understand that a PDP isn't just a list of details. It's a sales tool at the end of the day. It needs to be built to convert. Let's put this into some real-world context. Here's what a good PDP looks like versus a bad one. We'll go through each one of the 6 aspects that we just talked about. So on images and videos, a good PDP, multiple angles, zoom-in options, a lifestyle shot showing the product in use, and a short demo video. A bad PDP, you have one single blurry product image with no scale reference whatsoever. On product descriptions, a good PDP, you're going to see a description that not only lists features, but explains their benefits. This vacuum removes 99% of allergens, making it ideal for pet owners and allergy sufferers. That's an example of a good PDP. Bad PDP on product descriptions, a generic featured dump. Cordless vacuum with 60-minute battery life. Okay, but why should the customer care? You're not really bringing them in. You're not educating the customer on why they need to purchase that. On pricing and promotions, a good PDP is going to clearly display price, discounts, and promotions. Save 15% when you buy 2. Whereas a bad PDP, pricing isn't clear, or worse, it's hidden discounts that make customers hunt for savings. You're making it much more difficult for customers to find those when you really want to be upfront with that. How about ratings and reviews? A good PDP, you're going to have recent verified customer reviews, including images, brand responses to negative feedback. Whereas a bad PDP, there's very, very few reviews. There's outdated feedback, or there's a rating section with really no engagement from the seller. Again, all these little things add up. What about unavailability and fulfillment? A good PDP clearly states in-stock status and offers multiple fulfillment options like same-day pickup or delivery. A bad PDP, out-of-stock message with no alternative product suggestions. And you want a way just to really dissuade a customer from purchasing your items? That's an easy way to do it. You don't give them options in terms of what's out there. And finally, on SEO optimization, a good PDP, your product title includes relevant keywords, wireless, noise-canceling headphones with 40-hour battery. A bad PDP, a generic title like headphones Model X. That makes it really hard for search engines and customers at the end of the day to find. If your PDP falls into the bad category, you're losing to competitors who are doing it better. What makes a PDP stand out? The best PDPs don't just check the boxes. They outperform the competition. Brands and retailers who win at their PDPs, they do three things. They optimize continuously. PDPs should evolve based on data, A/B testing, and competitive insights. They also align with shopper intent. Your PDP should help customers buy quickly, not overwhelm them with unnecessary details. And finally, they leverage analytics. If you're not monitoring your PDP engagement metrics, at the end of the day, all you're doing is guessing. The difference between an average PDP and a high-performing one isn't luck. It's strategy and it's execution. Now, we're not done talking about pricing. This is the price point, so we're always going to come back to pricing. But we're also going to talk about different aspects in retail. And PDPs are just as critical in the battle for online sales. Here's the bottom line. If your PDPs aren't optimized, you're losing sales to competition and who are doing it better. In one of our future episodes, we'll even take this even a step further. How can you benchmark your PDP content against competitors and optimize for your maximum impact? And also, we'll talk about how you can actually impact what your gold standard is in terms of what your PDP pages should look like. What's the biggest challenge you see with your PDPs? Drop a comment and let's discuss. Again, as always, thank you for joining us. That's it for this episode of The Price Point. We're going to see you next time.